my biggest obstacle is something I've come to understand in the last 20 years or so, which is me. I have actually been my biggest enemy in a number of ways. I would find myself getting in my own way, doing something that would muck up whatever it happened to be, whether an acting position or a directing position. I tried a lot of different things in my life in terms of pursuing things like English or anthropology, sociology, business, economics, all kinds of things. But what satisfied me was not that I wasn't good in all those things, because I actually was. It was that I didn't feel satisfied in each of those areas. And the one thing that seemed to put everything together was acting. Because I thought if I was going to be a really, really good actor, I had to know a lot about everything. I was directing a theater company in New York as the artistic director, and I started with them, and they were $60,000 in debt at a $50,000 a year budget, which was very little for a theater company in New York. And the board was about to close it down, and so they approached me and said, well, either you take it over, because we just fired the last guy because he didn't do anything, or we're going to close the doors. And I went, I always wanted to have my own theater company in New York. And so I took it on, and after about 5 years of working, 16 hours a day, 7 days a week for 5 years straight, it made me ill, physically ill. It was interesting because it happened right at the point of success, where not only the company, but I would have taken off like a rocket. And that's an example of it. But I think in a lot of ways we all kind of are our own worst enemy when it comes to things like that. And I think the more you can acknowledge that and recognize it in yourself, the more you can get beyond it. La Verdad web series. I'm really excited, for being an old guy. It's rare for me to get really hepped up about something, but it's a brand new medium, and people that I've never worked with before, but they seem very open and imaginative and creative, and that excites me. That's something I want to dive in with and just can't wait to participate in.